For the first time ever, he was both unbound and entirely isolated. What awaited him once he arrived at the airport? And would he find assistance there, or merely a trap? At 4 a.m., Ri Zhongyol emerged from the taxi into the brightly lit, surprisingly bustling departures hall of Hong Kong International Airport. The cavernous space was filled with travelers, loud announcements, and digital displays showing destinations worldwide, a sight he had never before experienced. Here he appeared simply as a slender teenager with a backpack. Nobody knows he's a fugitive. However, he could not afford to freeze. His entire strategy rested on locating a South Korean national. Noticing the Korean Air emblem above a check-in desk, he moved toward it. The staff supervisor looked up, confused by a young Asian male approaching at daybreak with no luggage. Ri summoned his resolve and spoke softly in Korean. "I need to go to South Korea. Can you help me?" Before she could reply, he shook his head and clarified, "I'm from North Korea." Her eyes widened instantly. Within 3 minutes, a station manager was summoned. They discreetly let Ri away, where he recounted his entire story. The math competition, the midnight escape, and the dread pursuing him. The manager was astounded. It was certainly unusual for a North Korean teen to request asylum at your counter. She promptly called the only agency equipped to deal with the situation, the South Korean consulate in Hong Kong. The early morning call shocked the diplomats at the consulate awake. A North Korean defector claiming to be an Olympiad participant. They remained doubtful until checking the facts, confirming that a North Korean IMO team was in Hong Kong, and one member is indeed missing. This situation was politically explosive. A defection on Chinese soil risked triggering an international incident. Speaking by phone, the diplomats strongly advised Ri to travel to the consulate location independently. Due to international guidelines, they were prohibited from dispatching a car or escort, as this could potentially violate Hong Kong laws, provoke China, or allow North Korea to allege kidnapping. He has to get there alone without getting caught. The Korean Air manager quickly wrote down an address. South Korean Consulate, Far East Finance Center, 6 Hardcourt Road, situated in Hong Kong's central business district, far from the airport. Ri expressed his gratitude. This complete stranger had provided him with precisely what was required, the precise coordinates. Outside, he flagged down a different taxi. This represented the final leg of his journey. As the cab drove through the awakening streets of Hong Kong, Ri obsessively checks the rear window. By this point, his handlers surely realize his absence. Panic is spreading through the North Korean delegation. He visualized them frantically contacting airport security and Chinese officials reporting the case as a student kidnapping. He understood that if either North Korean or Chinese agents find him first, it's over. The Hong Kong police had the authority to detain and send him back to Pyongyang, a common outcome for defectors, which is often a death sentence. He was also acutely aware that the regime's reach is long and lethal, having assassinated their own citizens overseas for less serious transgressions. The taxi driver remained completely oblivious to the intense drama unfolding in his rear seat. Shortly after dawn, the taxi stopped at the glass tower known as the Far East Finance Center. Ri quickly got out and stared up at the complex multi-office structure. The South Korean consulate was concealed somewhere inside. Since there was no flag, nothing obvious, doubt immediately seized him. What if he arrived at the incorrect address? Once inside the lobby, he saw commuters beginning to arrive for work. He checked the building directory. Located in small lettering, Consulate General of the Republic of Korea, 5th floor. He quickly headed toward the elevators. A security guard glanced at him apathetically, but did not stop him. He was seen as just a kid with a backpack. The elevator doors sealed shut, bringing him up to the 5th floor. Upon exiting, he immediately saw frosted glass doors displaying a brass plaque reading, South Korean Consulate General. 2 local security staff were posted at the entry. Ri's stomach lurches. This is it. He advanced, but the guards stopped him, stating that official visiting hours had not yet commenced. Ri urgently declared in Korean, "I'm a North Korean student. I need asylum." For a moment, the guards froze in surprise. Then one waved him forward. They quickly ushered him past a metal detector and into a secure waiting area behind locked doors. South Korean consular officers swiftly emerged, looking astonished. One diplomat inquired softly in Korean, "You came alone? Are you okay?" Ri nodded, finally experiencing the full consequence of his action. "I defected. I can't go back," he says, voice cracking and close to crying. The staff exchanged glances of disbelief. They immediately provided him with water. As he drank deeply, the truth fully registered. He made it. By diplomatic convention, he was now physically on South Korean territory. North Korea can't touch him here. For the first time in his life, Ri Jong-yeol inhaled the air of freedom. However, as the relief swept over him, a new anxiety set in. This small consulate office offered temporary refuge, but it was certainly not a teleportation device. He remained in Hong Kong on Chinese sovereign land, and North Korea would relentlessly push China to send back their prized genius. He had surpassed one danger, but now a geopolitical standoff over a teenager has just begun. What actions would China take concerning him? And how long could he endure, caught between the interests of three governments?